Like say in the hands of a court staff, they could be bad news.
That's no good.
Yes. Which occurs to you as all of these strange people that you haven't met in
Cat over here. I put the books back in the chest.
The other catch is there's only 3 of them.
It's enough for me, What do you say? It's enough for me.
Wait, you don't know how to read, right?
I can read. I'm hooked on phonics.
Like if you were to take volume 1 and read that, it would be normal. Somebody else would take volume 2 and get as much awesome as you.
Well, sure, but I can also read volumes 1 through 3, right?
You totally could. Yeah, you're all for yourself.
Or you can share
With friends. Maybe your grandpa will leave you some friends.
Last time we were in the storm tower and that you guys were going to die and then I saved you from that. It was pretty awesome.
Jim has almost no memory.
Let me reenact it for you with puppets. It was pretty awesome. I mean, it's the sort of thing that someone, I don't know, might...
Oh, Jim likes puppets. Your granny says...
That face was awesome.
Your Aunt Wanda's still crying, by the way. She doesn't seem to be happy about anything. But your grandmother says, well, now that that's over with, perhaps we should talk about the summer retreat. We're taking the house to Neverwinter.
Well, sometimes we take the house on vacation.
Take the whole house?
On vacation.
Traveling house. Really? You guys didn't have a traveling house?
I didn't have a house. I slept underneath a tree.
Put these books in your box. Close the lid of the box. Remove the key. Swallow the key. Get the fuck on this dragon and get out of here. Batshit loco. Some of them don't have heads. Some of them have heads that are being perpetually rebuilt. Some of them are tiny children made out of snakes.
We have dinner and then we can go.
That would be very civilized of you. And it's been so long since we've seen you, James.
I don't see the walking house.
It just sort of travels through interdimensional space.
Jim, did you hear the story about the guy who inherited everything at a dinner where he was surrounded by jealous, crazy relatives who went insane and tried to kill him and his friends? It's a story we used to tell when we were growing up in the forest where we didn't have houses or parents. Imaginary tales of people, friends who said, perhaps we should leave. It's called the tales of my friends who lived this night.
That's my cat. Have some dinner. We don't have to spend the night. Just eat and go.
The guy who inherited everything and then the crazy family tried to poison
Hold on a second. Anybody here who tried to do anything bad? Babies.
Hey, we do have all that hamburger.
Raise your hand if you've died once before. Does anybody else want to take away his
Principal says, ignoring you.
That's good. You can't. Fuck out.
He says, you and your 3 friends.
4. Oh yeah. 6.
2 friends.
Me. There's a big laugh right now.
Walks behind Percival, and he just sort of stands behind Percival's chair and just this.
Bumping into you, and then he just feels like he's bumped into you. He doesn't know what he's bumped into, but he's so flustered, he takes his cape.
I brought him that.
Yes. By the way, you used to lock Percival in a closet when you were younger. Yeah.
As Percival walks by me, I would like to attempt to trip him.
So like it says, Percival, watch out!
15 plus, what would that be? Like a...
You're basically making an attack.
Yeah, so 15 plus whatever my basic attack bonus is.
Basic attack.
Yeah! Where is that? Did I mention I haven't played D&D in a year? And I'm not really going to swear off the bat and beyond as much as I'd like to.
What's half your level? That's 5.
Half my level is 5.
And your strength modifier?
And my strength modifier is 5. So it says, so that's to 25. Also, he can't see me.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't recognize fey marriage in the state.
Despite Olivia's warnings, he goes face planting down into the tile floor. Olivia gets up out of her chair and rushes over to the other side.
Percy.
Jim's eye.
Olivia looks at you and she says, you are a very, very cruel creature.
Dying changes a man, baby.
She says, life outside these walls has made you cruel to Jim Darkmagic. And she helps you about whisper something in her brother's ear. Her brother will feign, mortal injury as he is hauled away. Clatterby will come over and provide a shoulder for Percival to rest his hand on, and the three of them will all leave.
So I'd like to summon Valkar.
All right. Valkar arrives.
We're ready to eat, man.
You are, right?
Yeah, we want to get out of here before it gets dark.
Magic.
He says, no problem. I'll get on that right away. You got yourself a chest.
Talk to Olivia?
This is your grandfather's chest, no?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So you got the books, then? Lucky bastard. He says, you'll be a great wizard one day, Jim Darkmagic.
Great wizard now.
But you'll never know the dub trick.
You kidding? That's like the staple of my hat. Yeah, it's dub tricks all day long. Dub, dub, dub. That's all I do.
You stole my dub trick, you bastard.
Invent dubs.
How do you know? I could have invented dubs. I could have invented the world. What have I got here? Where's my flask?
This is what it sounds like when doves cry.
I love you, Jim Darkmagic. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Alright, never change, buddy.
Who'll be right out? One of them will spit in him.
He won't be right out. I'm just letting you go.
All they do is spit it.
I haven't even showed you guys my crystal ball.
Alright, the sun sets. Time passes. You're sitting around the table awkwardly with your crying Aunt Wanda, your facially reconstructed Aunt Gorgon, her two children. You see Hideous is under the table playing with his snakes. Gretchen is sitting quietly, just sort of twirling her hair, wearing her mask over her face.
Baby's face.
And Grandma Dolores is, does anyone know anything about financial portfolios?
I'm not sure, man. My name is
Jim.
Grandma.
Now that the house is yours,
Yeah?
I trust that you won't mind if I stay in my small corner.
Didn't mean to talk to you about that, Grandma.
A dwarf walks in. Hey, I heard there was a party here.
Well,
No, I see there's all the dark magic expectations.
we're all sitting here rolling for not having a good time.
He says, you want a good time? Yeah. Cue the music. Alright, it's not my style, but he will hop up on the table and he will start kicking up his legs. Yeah! He's wearing skirts.
I'll show you how fools do it.
Alright, we're gonna get up there with him.
Yeah, that's an 18.
Alright.
In my athletics, it's a 13.
Alright, so you're doing good.
That's a bigger number than 18 now, yeah.
20 and 20 will dance on the dining room table. And,
Can you sing the Bronzebottom family song?
Sure.
Now everybody's died, so till our tears are dried, we'll drink and drink and drink and drink, and then we'll drink some more. We'll dance and sing and fight until the early mornings like the mother roar. That's how we got to take no drinking once again. Hey!
As this happens, Aunt Gorgon is sickened, and she excuses herself, and her cranes go wildly around her head as she sits up, and little bodies go flying off and on branches. And then she says, "Wretched, hideous, come with me. This entertainment is not worthy of our name." And she and her spawn will depart. Probably because she knows more than anybody that dinner isn't likely to arrive anytime soon. But they go out the back door. It's roughly at that point, as soon as they leave, when everything changes around you and the table begins to shake and the pictures on the wall begin to reverberate. And
I think a side note to Jam isn't your Aunt Dolores part of war staff? Isn't she married? Isn't your grandma married to a ward staff?
No, but that's a fine one, yes. Dolores Wardstaff married into the Dark Magic family by marrying his grandfather because she wanted to get away from the family.
Oh, okay.
There was no alliance there. She is an exile, basically.
Okay.
It's this kind of world building that makes book 4 of the Dark Magic Saga such a slog.
Binwin?
Yeah.
You begin to realize very quickly that the entire house is shaking in its foundations, like it is going somewhere.
Yeah! Walking house!
You all begin, and everybody in the room seems very surprised by this. Nobody knows what's going on, and then you hear this horrible ripping sound, like part of the house is being torn off. And you know that's not normal.
I'm gonna go ahead. That noise does not usually happen.
Did I ever tell you the story about the guy who inherited everything from his family? And he listened to his friends and left before the house ripped itself in half? Yeah, because it hasn't been written yet. Thanks, Jim.
Something is horribly, horribly wrong. The house has left New Hampshire, and it seems to be tearing itself to pieces.
Oh. Well, is there an observation deck where I can see its feet?
Doesn't have it magically moves.
Does your magic ball
have anything to do with any of this? How do you move the house when you move the house?